Hello बच्चों, so let's read the question. The question says match the column and find out the correct combination. पहले कॉलम में दिया हुआ है H zone, sarcomere, A band and I band. And second कॉलम में दिया हुआ है functional unit of a muscle, area of the sarcomere with overlapping thick and thin filaments, a region only having thick filaments, and the area only having thin filaments. So the key concept of this question is sarcomere. A sarcomere is called the functional unit of contraction or a skeletal muscle. इसको कॉन्ट्रेक्टाइल यूनिट भी बोला जाता है. सो इस सार्कोमेयर में यहाँ से लेके यहाँ तक जो रीजन है उसको बोला जाता है ए बैंड. दिस रीजन इज नोन एज द ए बैंड. द ए बैंड और द एनाइसोट्रोपिक बैंड, it basically consists of both myosin fibers and actin filaments. This, the thick region, is known as the myosin filaments, and these are the actin filaments. The anisotropic band contains both. The second is the I band, जो यहाँ से यहाँ तक lie करता है. This is called the I band or the isotropic band. The isotropic band only is composed of actin filaments, and since it is only composed of actin filaments जो thin होते हैं, myosin thick होते हैं, therefore I band appears light. जो dark bands होते हैं, they are basically the A bands. A bands are darker and I bands are lighter. Right here is called the Z disc. जो Z disc होता है, it is basically the point of connection between the neighboring actin filaments and जो Z disc होता है, it basically transverses the I band because ये I band के बीच में present होता है. With respect to this, a sarcomere is also defined with respect to the Z discs. So a sarcomere can be described as a structure. A sarcomere is also described as a structure between two Z discs. This right here, from this to this region, will be called a sarcomere. Moreover, there is another unit called the H zone. The central part of the thick filament which only contains myosin. H zone जो होता है, H zone जो होता है सिर्फ इस वाले रीजन को बोला जाता है जहाँ पे एक्टिन प्रेजेंट नहीं होता, जस्ट मायोसिन प्रेजेंट होता है. सो दिस इज द H zone. There is another line in the middle of the H zone which is known as the M line. So the M line is basically the region where the myosin filaments or the thick filaments, they are bound to a thin fibrous membrane. इसी थिन फाइब्रस मेम्ब्रेन को एम लाइन बोलते हैं जो मायोसिन को पकड़ के रखता है. सो कमिंग बैक टू द क्वेश्चन में सबसे पहले दिया हुआ है एच जोन. एच जोन इज बेसिकली द रीजन जहाँ पे ओनली थिक फिलामेंट्स आर प्रेजेंट या ओनली मायोसिन इज प्रेजेंट. सो ए इज मैच टू 3. Then sarcomere, it is called the functional unit of the skeletal muscle. So B का 1. C is given as A band. A band जो होता है, it has both thick and thin filaments. तो यहाँ पे overlap and thick and thin filaments present होता है. So C is matched to 2. And finally, जो I band होता है, I band is the area having only thin filaments या the actin filaments only. So D is matched to 4. So A का 3, B का 1 इसमें है, C का 2 इसमें है, D का 4 भी इसमें है. So the final answer for this question is option A. Hope you understood well. Best of luck.